But welcome to the CIDD reception for 2011 here at NCA. My name is Steve Yano. I'm on the CIDD committee, and I had the honor and the privilege of arranging the British tour for this year. And it was great fun, thanks to all of our generous hosts who did such a wonderful job. So congratulations to you guys. We had a great tour. We had about around 17 hosts or so. So it's been a great tour. There's one more stop left. It's not over yet. But I'd like to turn it over to the British debaters. This is Richard and Ben, who you know well, and they'd like to say a few words tonight. So I'll turn it over to you guys.
Go over there. Go over there.
Oh, right, sorry.
John, you gotta move.
It's probably disingenuous to say we're nervous about giving this speech. No, we are. Yes, I would like to thank everybody, but before I do, it's just a great opportunity for everybody, and I just implore you all for future years that you continue to host the tour, because so many of you are excellent, and I think you don't appreciate how much value you can bring. Just your personalities, the fact that you're all debaters means that, I mean, typically you're all very clever, and it means that you all have bits of knowledge that when you impart them, we go around the country and we sound like we're experts on America. We're experts on America. I was lecturing some Midwestern about why hush puppies are called hush puppies. Simply because they were like, "How do you know all this about America?" I'm like, "Well, one of my hosts told me." So I implore you all to keep on hosting the tour. Keep on, be as talkative as you have been since excellent.
I just think it's a wonderful opportunity to have lots of you here who've hosted us, just to say thank you ever so much for hosting us. I guess we're both people who had sort of talked to previous tour participants, some of whom I guess we trust a little bit more than others. Every single one of them, from people who've gone on to do very different things, all said that it was probably the best experience of their life. And I think we were both a little bit sceptical at the start, if we're honest, that something like this could be sort of so life-changing and different, and it really has fulfilled those expectations and actually completely exceeded them. So we've had a really wonderful time. We've been blown away by your generosity and your warmth, and also getting to know you personally as well over the sort of the period of time that we spent with you. So thank you ever so much for giving us this opportunity. We will go back and proselytise and convince as many people as possible to apply for the tour, and we really do hope that it continues to remain as a habit of work.
Absolutely.
We also, importantly, have a couple of thank yous to give. Apart from all of you as generous hosts, we'd really like to thank Steve in particular. Steve really has been there for us at any time of night, regardless of sort of the problem that we faced, and we've tried ever so hard not to sort of call on him, but he's provided us with so much expertise in booking all the flights and arranging the flights, arranging the schedule, coordinating all the different schedules so that it kind of fits in sort of together, and we can see as many places as we possibly can and go to as many debates as we can. And also really just showing us such a fantastic time in New York and getting to know you over the period of time. Steve was even there when we, for some kind of scheduling error on the part of one host, we found ourselves kind of stranded for a day. And Steve was on the end of a phone, despite his own sort of commitments, trying to help us kind of find out where we could stay. So he's been really, really wonderful. I know it's his first time doing it, and I just think we'd like to thank him once again for everything he's done. We've had a really great I guess there's one other, apart from all of you, there's one other person.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to thank Dawn, Brian's sister, someone we never actually met, who isn't here today. This is someone who we never met, but we owe an absolutely insurmountable debt to. Dawn is responsible for booking all of our flights, and as you can imagine, this is probably the most complicated and soul-destroying task an individual can do. So she's very unlucky to be Brian's sister, I think. She gets this job every year. So when Thanksgiving comes, I suggest everybody sends her a text, because she did something that was outstanding. She booked all of our flights, incredibly complicated. We've benefited from what has been an outstanding trip, and we couldn't have done it without her help in getting discount flights at great times, and all of which were convenient for us, and we have absolutely no complaints. So someone who's worked absolutely behind the scenes with no thanks whatsoever, never been able to meet her to say thank you, so I would like to at this stage. So thank you very much, Dawn, even though you're not yet.
The final thing to say before we're getting back to your drinks and your respective commitments is just to implore you for future years. We had a really brilliant time. We particularly enjoyed the big public debates and the audiences that you managed to garner. meeting your students, in some cases sort of helping to coach your students, if you're interested in particular types of debate that we have experience in. I guess really what we'd ask in future years, if you decide to host again, as we hope you will, is just to use whoever comes as sort of hard as you want, in a sense. I think we were, in a sense, quite taken aback by the extent to which you were willing to accommodate sort of relaxation time. You were worried about us being sort of so busy. I think, in a sense, we love doing as much as possible, and I think most people who come on this kind of tour are really up for doing and helping out as much as we can. So if you do host again, work them really hard.
Don't let them have any fun.
So thank you very much. If any of you are ever in London or in the UK in general, please do give us a call. We'd be delighted to try and show you something like this.
And that is not an empty platitude. He really means that. If you are in London, then not telling us would be, criminal. We will be your gracious host. We'll do anything you ask us to. We're like, any kind of polymorphic element. We'll do whatever you want. If you like museums, we'll do that. If you like beer, we can definitely do that. So whatever it is, please let us know. We'd love to be able to repay everything you've done for us. So please let us know.
So we're incredibly grateful to the NCA in particular and the committee for organising this tour every year. So thank you, all of you, and we hope you have a good evening.
A couple of things before we get back to the snacks and drinks and conversation. My name's Steve, I'm on the committee. This is Brian Lane, who's the chair of the committee right here. Also on the committee is Carly Woods here, and Anne-Marie Todd. And we have the CIDD committee. Please come and talk to us about your concerns, your compliments, or anything about the tour at all. We'd love to get feedback from you. It's one of the goals of tonight is to keep the conversation going about the point of the tour, what you liked from it, ideas you might have about how to do it better in the future. We'd love that. And also suggestions for people who might want to be future hosts. Without you guys, we would not be here without the hosts. So your commitment and volunteering your resources of your university and your time, your precious personal time, I know what that's like. So you can. It's a wonderful thing that you give us, and we'd like to hear who else it could be who could host in the future. And so please circulate, chat with us. We'd love to get to know you face to face. I know many of you through email, but I don't recognize you via your 12-point font or whatever. So come and say hi. So get back to drinking and chatting and all that. And thank you for coming to the reception, and thank you for participating in the tour.
Thank you.